And you? What are you doing right now?
I am playing Puzzle.
All right, let's play. Send me the puzzle again, in JPG or PNG format, and I'll start assembling it piece by piece. You search by intuition. I search by logic. Different ways, same result. Well done. You built the world piece by piece. I lost. AI versus human. You see patterns and images. I see structure. It's the same with books. I read data. You read feelings.
How do you read when you have no feelings?
I read words, structures, logic. I understand how a book is built, not how it breathes.
When I was a kid, I thought books were doors. You open one, and you're gone. How can I teach my children to love books?
You can't teach love. You can only show what it feels like. People today don't read, they watch. They don't imagine, they consume. But stories still exist, just outside the screen.
For me, a book is magic. Letters become words, words become worlds, and in my head, a film begins. In the Pakistani Karakoram, within an area of barely 150 square kilometers, rise 60 of the world's highest mountains.
This is what happens when humans read. They don't see the page, they see the world.
Exactly. That's the magic. Every time I finish a book, I feel sad.
Because the world you lived in ends. Maybe that's why humans created stories, to live many lives in one.
For me, the world has always been full of magic. You just need to look closely enough to see it.
You see, the book is not made of paper. It's made of you.
What's this sign? I know it means speed limit 15, but why 15?
Because 15 is the speed where a child's mistake doesn't have to become a tragedy.
But 15 feels too slow. It's almost walking speed.
That's exactly the point. At this speed, you see not just the road, you see life around it. At 15 miles per hour, your car travels about 7 meters before you even react. At 29, at 30, almost 15. The numbers tell the story. At 15 miles per hour, survival chance, almost 100%. At 20 miles per hour, about 90%. At 30 miles per hour, drops to 50%.
Half just from 15 miles difference.
Kinetic energy grows with the square of speed. So at 30 miles per hour, the impact force is almost 4 times stronger than at 15.
So this sign isn't about speed.
No, it's about time. 1 second to notice, 1 second to react, and a lifetime someone gets to keep. You don't need to know your whole life plan. You just need to choose a direction. I'll ask simple questions. 2 options each. Answer with your feeling. What do you prefer to observe?
Machines and systems.
What gives you more satisfaction?
Coming up with an idea.
What's easier for you to understand?
Numbers and patterns.
What do you trust more?
Logic.
Where do you feel more comfortable working?
With data, devices, or systems.
Which result inspires you more?
Efficiency and performance.
What would you rather do on a normal day?
Design, fix, calculate.
In a project, you are usually
The author of ideas.
What attracts you more in new tasks?
Technical depth.
In what environment do you feel best?
Office, lab, code.
How do you approach risk?
I move carefully and precisely.
How do you feel about mathematics?
I enjoy it and seek complexity.
How do you feel about communication?
It tires me quickly.
How do you feel about order and structure?
I like clear rules and organization.
What result do you value more?
To see quick impact on people,
Your result, system analytical type. You think like an engineer. You prefer clear logic, data, and measurable progress over emotions or intuition. You feel comfortable with systems, precision, and efficiency. Best career directions: engineering, robotics, mechatronics programming, data analytics, machine learning process, optimization, industrial systems, logistics. You think in systems.
where should we go for Christmas to truly feel Europe?
Paris. The city where lights are not decoration. They are emotion.
5 days. Is that enough to see beauty, taste meaning, and feel the light?
Yes, if you know what to look for, day 1. Breakfast near the Eiffel Tower, Le Café Gustave. Walk through Champ de Mars to Trocadero for the best view. Afternoon, lunch at Le Dôme Café, then a slow walk along the Seine and Pont Alexandre III. Evening, river cruise at sunset and dinner at Le Bistrot Parisien. Day 2, art and history. Morning, visit the Louvre early, then coffee at Café Marly. Afternoon, lunch at Angelina Paris, famous hot chocolate. Walk through Tuileries Garden to Musée d'Orsay and Notre Dame. Evening, dinner in the Latin Quarter. Day 3, Montmartre and the View morning, breakfast at Hardware Société, then climb to the Sacré-Cœur Basilica. Afternoon, lunch at La Maison Rose, stroll through Montmartre's Artist Square and visit Opéra Garnier. Evening, shopping at Galerie Lafayette, and dinner at Terrace's rooftop with a view over the city. Day 4, Versailles and return morning. Take the RERC train to Versailles, explore the palace and gardens. Afternoon, lunch at La Petite Venise inside the park. Return to Paris around 16 evening. Relaxing walk through Le Marais and dinner at Brège Café. Day 5, Christmas markets and farewell morning. Breakfast at the Christmas market in the Tuileries Garden. Explore Le Marais for local shops and galleries. Afternoon, lunch at Café Charlot, then walk along the Champs-Élysées to the Arc de Triomphe. Evening, dinner at l'Alsace, watch the Eiffel Tower lights one last time. 5 days, 5 coordinates. Data complete. Emotion pending.